こんにちは、皆さん。Ms.P です。Hello, everyone. I'm Ms.P. Today, I'm gonna teach you integration, level 3. So, actually, I'm gonna teach you trigonometric substitution today. Here's the problem. Integral from 0 to 5 over 2 of dx over square root of 25 minus x squared. So, first of all, the point is that we are going to let x is equal to 5 sine theta. This is the point. So, I'm going to draw the figure over here. This is right triangle, and this is the theta, and this side is 5, and this side is x, and this side is 25 minus x squared. So, from this figure, sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, x over 5. So that is why x is equal to 5 sine theta, right? And that's the point. And next step, we are going to differentiate this equation, x is equal to 5 sine theta. So let's do dx is equal to 5 cosine theta d theta. Okay? So, now we are going to replace x and dx to 5 sine theta and 5 cosine theta d theta. So that is why boundary is going to be different. Boundary is going to be with respect to theta. So first of all, lower limit, when x is equal to 0, what is theta? We have to find the theta. So 0 is equal to 5 sine theta, right? So we're going to divide both sides by 5. So 0 is equal to sine theta, right? And now, what is theta? Theta is equal to inverse sine of 0, which is 0. So, when x is equal to 0, theta is equal to 0. Okay? So, next bound, upper limit is 5 over 2. So, when x is equal to 5 over 2, what is the theta? So, 5 over 2 is equal to 5 sine theta, and we're gonna divide both sides by 5. So we're gonna multiply by 1/5, and the 5 is gone, and the 1/2 is equal to sine theta. So what is theta? Theta is equal to inverse sine of 1/2, which is pi over 6. And when x is equal to 5 over 2, theta is equal to pi over 6. So now we're going to replace everything. So, is equal to integral from 0 with respect to theta, okay? 0 to pi over 6. 6. And first of all, I'm going to write the denominator. Square root of 25 minus x squared. X is 5 sine theta, so square root of 25 minus 5 sine theta parentheses, okay, squared. And then numerator, dx. dx is 5 cosine theta d theta. So 5 cosine theta, and then we're going to put the d theta over here. Okay? So now we have to calculate this one. Is equal to integral from 0 to pi over 6 of 5 cosine theta over square root of 25 minus 5 sine theta squared is 25 sine squared theta and d theta. And now, next step, we're going to put 25 outside of square root. So let's do. Is equal to integral from 0 to pi over 6 of 5 cosine theta over 5 square root of 1 minus sine squared theta d theta, right? And next step, we are going to change 1 minus sine squared theta to cosine squared theta, okay? So let's do is equal to from 0 to pi over 6 of 5 cosine theta over 5 square root of cosine squared theta d theta. Because sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1, right? So now we're going to take away square root. Let's go over here. Is equal to integral from 0 to pi over 6 of 5 cosine theta over 5 cosine theta d theta. Because square root of cosine squared theta is cosine theta. We take away square root. And then 5 cosine theta over 5 cosine theta cancel it out, and it's going to be 1 is equal to integral from 0 to pi over 6 of 1 d theta is equal to, so integrate 1d theta. So it's going to be theta, right? Integrate 1 is theta. So boundary is, lower boundary is 0, and upper limit pi over 6. Okay, so now we're going to plug pi over 6 into a theta. So pi over 6 and subtract next one. We're going to plug 0 into a theta minus 0, which is pi over 6. So this is it. Pi over 6. So how was today's lesson? I hope today's lesson was very helpful. So see you next time, next Wednesday, okay? Next Wednesday. So have a nice day. Bye.